Should I say it right now?
Yeah.
Do I try to say it like you or like me?
Say it like me.
Okay. It's a new day, Newnan. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Keep going.
What else? That's what you say. That's how
And
it
then
starts.
I give myself nicknames.
Oh, this is Hanley.
No, you have to be me.
Okay. Newnan, welcome. This is Harold,
No, you can't say
the
There we go.
halibut of the ocean, the twigs in the trees. You said big stuff. The ferrets in the beehive. This is Newnan Time with Harold.
And I'm Hanley, and I'm a hot girlfriend, and I'm a special guest today. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But not like ooh, ooh, ooh in a bad way. Like, ooh, ooh. Like, look how fancy. You want to swap back now?
That would probably be best.
Okay. High five. Good job. It's a new day, Newnan. Yes, it is. And I am the halibut of the sea, the twig in the trees, the ferret in the beehive. I am Newnan Time with Harold. And what does that mean for those listening? We have a lot of first-time listeners here these days. I exist to what's the best way of saying it? Change the world for the better?
That's one way you can say it.
Inspire orphans to have hope?
Uh-huh.
Be basically as good as heaven?
To uplift spirits?
That's okay. You know, that ain't bad. I take the news in the world of Newnan and I put it in a positive, silly light. People call me funny. People call me... I had a phone call today. I had a voicemail from a very actually important person in Newnan today. And in it, they said, word for word, "You make me laugh my ass off." And so I had that voicemail saved. Maybe I should play it. No, I don't think I will. That's private. But very and by very important in Newnan, I mean more important than me, which is hard to be. I am quite important. Millions, and I say that with the truth. The truth of the spirit is millions of people visit my Facebook page. Thousands and thousands visit my website. Hundreds and hundreds visit the podcast every month. We love to have you. I am here to make fun of Newnan and make you smile and uplift spirits and be as good as heaven. Asterisk, not true if you believe in heaven, is true if you don't believe in heaven. If you don't believe in heaven, I am absolutely as good as heaven.
Yeah, that's in the fine print on every single post he makes, but the font is just really tiny.
It's real
Yeah.
tiny. You gotta have like a iPad 100 to get that. And joining me today, as always, except for not for a really long time, is the lovely, smuvly, adorable angel Hanley. Hanley, how do you know me?
How do I know you? Ooh. I mean, technically I know you because you are the brother of
I meant more so how do we know each other right now?
No, I've already started this one.
Have at it.
You are the brother of my childhood best friend's husband. That's
Brother
how I know
of your
you.
childhood best friend's husband. That is who I am to you now.
No, you said, how do I know you?
Yeah, but how do you know me like now? Like
As my boyfriend.
As your boyfriend. Oh my God, we're almost at 2 years.
Yeah,
Like straight.
Like consistent. Yeah.
Consistently. We should tell like our whole story. We should get on here. I don't think people care.
No, they don't. We care.
No. Like when I try, every now and then I fall into like the personal stuff. If you go back to my old episodes, you can hear me like last October and stuff talking about wanting to kill myself and stuff on here. Trigger warning, which I should have said that at the beginning.
You gonna edit this and put trigger warning.
Nope, it's gonna stay exactly as is because I don't edit. I'm not a coward. So yeah, I've gone through plenty of stuff and it's all right here. But lately, it's just been, since we're blowing up on the world, since we're blowing up the world, I try to just keep it more entertaining because really nobody cares about who you are as a person and what you actually go through. They care about what you bring to their life. So people don't care if I'm sad. People do not care if I'm having a bad day. People don't care if I'm in pain. People don't care about me at all. They just care that there's a Facebook page that makes them laugh. And that's everybody.
I would argue.
Okay, go ahead. Let's argue. Let's fight.
That is true. I don't want to fight. We can have a respectful discussion amongst lovers.
Amongst your childhood best friend's brother?
Yes.
All right, what is your opinion on this thing I'm right about?
That I think you're right as far as Facebook goes. I do think that when you get into the podcast realm, that people probably care a little bit more about the personal stuff. The podcasts are just, there's so many podcasts that are about like people just talking about their personal lives and their journeys.
You know what I should start doing once a week?
What?
I should do a Diary of Harold entry once a week on Noon and Time with Harold. That's like more personal stuff, but still silly.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Yeah, and it could have its own special place.
Yeah, on the website.
Okay, but...
What do you keep looking at?
Sorry, the cat is up there, and there's a glass.
Whoa, by my fried chicken! Hey! Hey! Get away from my fried chicken!
I was worried that they were going to knock that glass over.
Them cats, I wasn't worried about the glass. I was worried about my fried ass chicken. We have glass up. We have the new whiskey that came out. What's it called? Blazing Apple?
It is Fireball whiskey, so it's not like something nice and fancy.
Yeah, but what's the name?
I think it's Blazing something.
It's Blazing Apple, isn't it?
It's-
This is why I've got the laptop.
it's apple
Blazing
flavor, it's
Apple
Fireball.
Yep. We have Fireball Blazing Apple whiskey. We just went and bought it today. I really love it. Hanley's a little bit more on the if.
Well, I don't like whiskey. I like Fireball because it's so cinnamony you can't actually taste whiskey in it, but this one doesn't have that punch you in the face.
What's the candy that's that's cinnamon? Little fire.
The candy. I was
Yeah, it's
thinking
like a
Big
little
Red,
ball.
the gum.
No,
You're
I'm not
talking
talking about gum.
I know you're talking about the candy.
About to have a loving discussion. Ooh.
I don't know what the candy.
It's a big old
is
piece
called.
of candy. You put in your mouth and it's
I know
hot. Okay.
what it is.
Hot.
It's what
cinnamon
old people have in their candy dish.
candy.
Next to the strawberry ones
Is
and
it
the
Red
Werthers.
Hots? Hot tamales?
That's
Atomic
not what I'm
Fireball?
thinking.
Is it Atomic Fireball? I think it's Atomic Fireball.
I
don't think this matters at
probably
all.
not.
Hot. I searched hot cinnamon candy and I'm just getting a bunch of gay porn.
Oh no.
Just kidding. No gay porn. I have my safe search on. I wonder. Let's turn off the safe search and see what would happen. Anyways, what should we talk about while I turn off my safe search? Oh, my safe search was already off. All right, no gay porn. That's okay. That's okay. Last time Hanley was here, technically, was June 20th in our Flat Creek Floyd episode. Hanley was the narrator of our great story about Flat Creek Floyd, who is the crocagator, one of the two, that died in Peachtree City. Before that, we had not heard from Hanley since May 13th, which was her Happy Birthday with Hanley Mother's Day Oink Joint episode. So if you go and you search Newnan Podcast with Harold, you can find these episodes and you can listen to me talk to Hanley about all kinds of fun stuff. But today we're not talking about fun stuff. Today we're talking about terrible things.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing that. You didn't tell me that beforehand.
No, we're not. We're not talking about terrible. Do we have anything else important? Is there anything you want to tell us about your summer or your life since the last time we heard from you? Or has everything just been boring?
Well, I mean...
You hate your life with me.
No, I love my life with you. I don't do a lot of things that are not work. But let's see. Important updates. I got fully certified to teach any science in Georgia. The 6th grade through 12th grade. What are you looking at? Are you looking at the cat again?
No, I'm not looking at the cat. Hey, my fried chicken!
Why don't you put the chicken away?
Because I'm going to eat some of it again later before I go to sleep. I'm going to have a
Of
fried
course they
chicken
want
snack.
the chicken.
Y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, but KFC's like legit. I just had them again like a month ago, and I didn't know they were so good. But KFC is dope as hell. I love me some KFC. Go ahead. What were you saying? You got certified. Some boring shit.
Yeah.
What was it?
I got certified to teach science, but then for some reason decided to stop doing that. Not exactly. They said there was an opening for special education, and I said, let me do that. And they said, okay.
I was there. We were at Five Below in Newnan.
Yes.
Walking around. What were we buying for? Just the kids, I think?
We told my daughter she could have some stuff to make bracelets.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And while we were there, you got a phone call and got offered the job. It was very exciting. You seem to be enjoying that more than teaching science. I'm sure we have some teachers that are listening to this. You like that more than teaching science?
I think so. I feel more qualified to do it. I think we've talked before about how my background is social work, which is closer to special education
Can you
than
talk
science.
about? Are you? I should have asked you this off air. Will you talk about what your social work? I know you can't talk about like specifics.
Oh, like
but,
what I did?
What you did?
Yeah, I can talk about that. In Newnan, there used to be a nonprofit that was a sexual assault and child advocacy center. So we saw cases where, which I trigger warning.
See, there you go. You say it first.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good. I gotta learn.
So we would see cases where if adults that had been sexually assaulted, we could do medical exams. But then for kids, it could be allegations of any type of abuse or neglect. So that's what we did.
How long did you do that?
I worked there it wasn't that long. I worked there for a little under 2 years.
That's a long time.
Well, I guess.
Especially with that kind of work, I bet like a week of that feels like a lot longer than a week.
It was. And I started as a victim advocate, and then things escalated, and I became the program director. So it was a lot.
But you know, like a handful of the police officers and people like that just from doing that job. So you're like not like but you're like, you know people and know things and know like some of the darker inner workings of Newnan. I know you can't talk about like any of it specifically. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to say that if like you know cooler stuff, not cooler, because it's all terrible, terrible way of putting it. You know the darker stuff.
Yeah, that I mean,
like,
but it was like 5 years ago.
Well, 5 years ago is nothing.
Yeah.
I remember who was WWE champion 5 years ago.
I do know enough to have a really positive opinion of the county coroner.
Who's the county coroner?
I'm on the spot. I can literally picture his face.
And you know
Oh my god!
Is he still the county coroner?
Yes, he was. Oh my goodness.
Let's see.
Oh golly.
I see his name.
There's two. There's one in particular I'm talking about.
Well, if you search Coweta County Coroner, one name comes up.
Yeah, he's like the main dude. I don't know if the other one's considered like an assistant coroner. I don't know how that
I'll give
works.
you a hint of his name. Dick Falcon.
Dick Falcon? That's nowhere near his name.
The name on here is Richard Hawk.
Yeah, Richard Hawk. Okay, yeah,
Dick
that's right.
is short for
That's
Richard.
That's the one.
Hawk Falcon. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The hint is Dick Falcon.
So, but Richard Hawk, he would...
No. Dick Falcon.
Dick Falcon. He would come to
Dick Falcon shirts.
monthly meetings we had these like child abuse protocol meetings, and the passion this man had for standing up for children. And he would tell you, he's like, well, I see what happens to them when it doesn't go well. He is like the one that sees it when it's worst case. So, yeah.
And he's still around?
Yeah.
Had he been there a long time when you started? Like, has he been there?
Yeah, he was like an established person. I don't know how long he'd been there, but yeah, he's been the coroner.
And you got great things to say about him.
Yeah, I mean, I have never hung out with him. I forgot his name in this conversation, but I do know that one thing about him that gives me a positive opinion.
And in fairness, you really shouldn't forget a cool last name. Like
Yeah.
Richard Hawk.
It was on the spot.
3 days ago, when the job hits home, Coweta Coroner Richard Falk did a interview. What'd I say?
You said Falk.
Falk. Richard Hawk did an interview with Newnan Coweta magazine.
I mean, he had some really.
Whoa! Look at his beard.
Yeah, he had some terrible public stuff happen with his family.
Oh yeah, the
died.
picture is of him looking at a gravestone.
Yeah,
we are not going to read that.
Yeah.
But either way, Dick Falcon, you seem like a lovely person. And I'm going to make some shirts to say Dick Falcon on it. And it'll have like a heart with falcon wings. No dicks. And I think that'd be great. I think that's a good way we can honor him.
Well, I mean, he's still alive. He was looking at the gravestone.
You can honor somebody who's alive, can't you? You don't think like I honor?
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Just when you talk about angel wings, I'm
yeah.
imagining that.
It should be falcon wings. That makes a lot more sense than angel wings.
Richard Hawk. Oh, you might have said falcon wings.
Did I?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I'm not going to go back. We don't go back and listen. I'm not going to edit any of this. This is all staying in. We love you, Dick Falcon. I got to make a song about him. Dick Falcon flying so high. Is there anybody else from your time doing this that you really want to shout out and be like, yeah, that person was great? Or is that the only one that really stands out? Is there anyone that sucked?
Is there anyone that sucked? I'm not going to say that.
That means yes.
I'm going to say that.
All right. So I'm going to show you a picture. You tell me if it's them. I'm just kidding. I don't have the only picture.
Is this what we're going to talk about now?
Oh, no. We got other things to talk about. But this, I mean, if you could talk about it all, like, we should have done like a tell-all interview where you're like anonymous. Now we can't do that. And you could have given us all kinds of stories. Every now and then you don't ever tell me like names or anything like that, but you'll tell me like something that happened and keep it very vague. And I'm always like, God, that sounds so stressful. Because you're on call 24/7, right?
Once I became the director, yeah, it was 24/7. And I was a fairly new parent, so it was too many things.
Too many things.
Yeah. I remember deciding to quit my job when I got a call that I had to come into work in the middle of the night. I was giving my kid a bath, and they're like, "Hey, you got to come in. We had some kids die."
Why are you giving your kid a bath
I mean,
in the middle of the night?
it was like 8:00.
2 a.m. and you're bathing your child?
I was working full time. Middle of the night was like 8 p.m.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but yeah, they're like, "Yeah, we had some kids die, and we got some other ones we got to interview. So you got to come in."
This is in Newnan, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's terrible.
It was terrible.
Well, we're going to talk about some fun stuff today. I hope.
Yeah,
we're gonna try to talk about some fun
tangent.
stuff. It's interesting though. It doesn't always have to be. I mean, we had James Shepard on here. You think he was funny? No, he was serious. Hey, he was kind of charming. But I mean, in the last couple episodes, I mean, we had Greer. I've had Shepard. These are serious people that do serious things and talk about serious stuff. You are a serious person at your core.
Serious.
Anything else interesting over in your life? You've mentioned work, and that's it.
Yep, I changed my job. I'm doing special education. I did an improv show yesterday with you. Well, you were the director. You weren't like in it.
I still am the director.
Yes, you are still the director.
Hasn't changed.
Did I do anything else that was interesting?
You loved me.
I love you.
Passionately.
Present tense.
We had a picnic with a roundabout.
Well, that was a long time ago.
This was over the summer. We sung Christmas carols in downtown Newnan. What was the last one we did? Oh, I did the interview with the newspaper.
Oh, yeah.
So we've been busy.
Yes, very busy.
We have been busy. A lot of times, there's only one person that ever gets to edit me when it comes to my Herald things, and that'll be Hanley. I'll come up to Hanley, and I'll not all the time, but when it's something that I don't know if it's funny or not, like we'll talk about here. I saw the Better Way Movers truck, like the van for a Better Way Movers in Newnan, and I thought, wouldn't it be funny if they were a hearse company and a Better Way Movers moved the dead bodies from location to like the grave and stuff? And Hanley was like, not really. It's not super great. Do you really know what Better Way Movers is and stuff? And I was like, nope. And so I decided not to do it. But every now and then I'll run it by Hanley. But that also means that there may be some amazing jokes that I have not shared with the world because you nipped them in the bud.
Well, and I thought that one was funny. I just wanted to make sure that you also knew kind of the background of Better Way.
You did not laugh when I said it. You said, do you know the background?
You were asking me a serious question. I was trying to put on my serious cap and give you a good answer.
Love your serious cap. Anyways, let's focus. Today we are talking about, have we ever talked about Market Day before?
If we have, it was not in detail. We have not had like a full Market Day episode.
But the Hannaroni and Cheese and I, we went to 2 separate markets over the last weekend that we are going to talk about because we have never talked about it before. What? I had the name up of the one and now I don't know what I did with it. Talk about something.
Yeah, so we went to Market Day and it was lovely. They had a lot of snacks, but we didn't get any.
No, we got to talk about the Friday one first.
Oh, the Friday market first. Okay. So
I'm trying to find the name of it. Okay, I found it. Good job talking about something we weren't supposed to talk about yet. But on Friday, typically we do stuff on the weekend. We stay really, really busy. But we were going really back and forth on what day to stay busy. So last Friday, we looked at going up to Atlanta for an improv show. We looked at going to movies. All the movies sucked. And you came across the first Friday at First Avenue Park Not So Fall Festival. So I guess it wasn't really a market day. It was a festival. What was it like?
Reading the description made me wish it was a kid weekend because, like, dang, this is the kind of thing I always wish I had to go to the kids with, where there's little market vendors I can shop with, but also there's a lot of open grass and
it's
they have games
important to
set
note,
up.
y'all, that we are both divorced.
Yes.
So when Hanley says a kid weekend, it's not that we have children and we just only pay attention to them every other weekend. It's that legally we're only supposed to pay attention to them every other weekend. So continue. I just want to put that out there so people didn't think.
Yes, our respective children were with their
cage,
other parent. But they had like a blow-up slide. They had some kind of situation where it was some kind of box and they were kicking a ball. I don't know. That one was
They
kind
had
of
Ultimate
weird.
Frisbee. That was
Oh,
cool.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Oh, not Ultimate Frisbee, disc golf. Sorry, I get this confused.
I don't actually know what disc golf is.
You don't know what disc golf is? Disc golf is incredibly fun. Can you throw a frisbee?
No, I'm very bad at throwing frisbee.
When was the last time? You said you would be really bad at soccer, and we played soccer, and you did a good job.
Don't lie. I was terrible
Well,
at
by
soccer.
did a good job, I mean you looked hot running around kicking the soccer ball. What's the difference?
We can add that to our list of things to do together. Throwing frisbee, disc jockey. I'm not sure.
Disc jockey. It's disc golf. So it's like golf where you have like these different. Do you care? You don't
Yeah,
care.
I want to hear.
All right,
I
keep
wanna hear
going.
about
Keep
it.
talking
No,
about the festival.
Tell me about things.
Nah, I'll show you. It's kind of
Okay.
hard to explain.
I pretended to know what a grand slam was today in baseball.
You know what a grand slam is?
I do now because she talked about it.
What was the context?
One of the teachers I teach alongside, she was talking to some other students. She's really good about trying to make conversation with them about their personal lives to try and like connect. So she'll ask them like, "Oh, how's the game?" or about we have a lot of people that play football in the class.
Grand
so she'll
Slam's
talk
not
about
for
that.
football.
No, I know, but it led to like talking about other sports, and I was talking about how when we went to that Braves game, I realized that people that go to baseball games don't actually usually seem to care that much about baseball, that they're just there to hang. I was like looking around like, who's watching this game? You've got a couple people. Most people are just getting snacks and drinking beer and wandering around. It's like the spirit of a tailgate that just didn't stop.
Yeah, you're not really selling the game. You're selling the vibe. Mm-hmm. Baseball is it's always been like that. It's the American pastime. It doesn't matter if it's fun, which I enjoy watching the actual baseball. Actually, funnily enough, I did not know this was going to come up, but this morning when I was laying in bed having a blood sugar crash, I started looking at tickets for baseball because I was like, Haley and I should go to one more baseball game. And I actually found one that's like $20 tickets.
I had a lot of fun when we
in
went.
the next couple weeks. So, but then I forgot to talk to you about it. So here's a moment. Would you be interested in maybe going to a Braves game in the next couple weeks?
With you?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay, cool. All right, continue.
But yeah, so now I know what the difference between a home run and a grand slam.
What's a grand slam?
A grand slam is
A
when
grand slam?
there's
When
a
you're banging it
person
out with
on
your grandma.
all of the bases, and they run all the one that hit the ball runs all the way around. It's like a home run, but the bases are loaded.
How many points would that equal then?
She didn't tell me that.
Do you know how many bases there are in baseball?
3?
Okay. So how many points would it equal?
I don't know, 30. 10 points each. 3? Is it 3? That was a reasonable answer.
No, it wasn't. Why would it be a 10-point value?
I don't know.
What sport what sport have you ever seen where a score counts as 10 points?
Maybe they get a point for like hitting the ball a certain distance. Or maybe there's a point if they catch it before it hits the ground.
They catch it. Oh my god.
I'm not even trying to be like, oh, that girl doesn't know sports.
No, I know
How
you're
charming.
not. Because you know how many points a touchdown's worth, right, in football?
Is it 7?
Well, if you get the extra points, worth 7.
Okay.
So it's almost always 7.
Yeah,
you
because
get
when
6,
they throw it through the field goal, it's like 1.
unless
at the end.
Yeah, it's the end of a touchdown. So
Yeah.
you know football well. So I'm not at all trying to embarrass you when it comes to sports because you know that. You know basketball pretty well. We've watched a good bit of basketball together. Hockey is 1 point, hit a little thing.
I've never watched hockey. I just know they like hit the puck around and like they're bumping into each other.
Now tennis scoring is ridiculous. It goes like 15-30.
So kind of like what I said.
And then it goes like love. Like then it becomes words and not numbers.
You made that up.
No, I don't know. Tennis scoring is so weird. I've never gotten into it.
Mm-hmm.
But and then like golf is called strokes. Like you don't.
Well, I know a little
Like,
bit
you
about
have
golf.
+5 strokes.
You got like the pars and stuff and birdies, and I used to play golf video games as a child. Not real golf, but video games.
Video game golf. Mm-hmm. What was your favorite golf video game?
I don't remember what it's called. Oh no.
Hot Shots.
Sure, let's go with that because I don't remember.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of. Well, and Mario Golf. So we went to First Friday at First Avenue Park Not So Fall Festival. We saw things for kids that were fine, and then something happened. Like we saw my friends. My friends were there. We've talked about him before on the podcast. The guy who did our cat door, and his lovely wife who did the improv workshops with me. Great people, love them both. And then we went to one tent and bought something.
Well, we looked at all the tents, but I only bought something from one of them. Now, there were only maybe 5 or 6 tents. This was small. It was mostly about kids having fun in the grass. But let's see. I have the card for the lady who I bought the incredibly adorable earrings from, who also recognized you.
Yeah, it's important to note the only one we bought from is the one who said, "Are you Harold?" and talked to us and talked about how much she adored me. So if you know me and you're kind to me and you make me feel popular, you will get things purchased.
That didn't work on Saturday for the market day people. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
It almost did.
All right, so Friday, we had
Gotta get down on Friday.
July Ray of Sunshine. Now, she spells this, it's July, like the month, but it's Ray, R-A-E. Oh, it's not of, it's O Sunshine. So July Ray, O Sunshine. And she had these adorable moon earrings with the crystals, and she gave us some kind of business card. And on the back, she just went out into her garden and picked some marigold
she did that. Yeah,
seeds.
she put seeds in there. We haven't planted them.
I don't know what to do with it.
When are you supposed to plant marigold seeds?
I don't know, but it was adorable that she did that.
Plant marigold seeds outdoors after the last frost, or start them indoors 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost date. What is the last frost? It's in Game of Thrones?
That's when winter's getting done.
So we gotta wait and plant them later, because it's not even winter yet.
I think they're gonna just be sentimental.
But she was lovely.
Yeah,
very
she was.
much enjoyed her. Very kind. Very like I get recognized all the time. Not to whatever, but everywhere I go, if I have a hat or a shirt, sometimes even just whatever, people will recognize me and say something to me, and that's fine. I like being recognized, but it's not as much fun when I'm recognized and they just want to talk about me. I still don't really love talking about myself in public. I would love to hear about you. And so she's like, hey, I love your page. Here, let me tell you all about my company. Mm-hmm. And she just promoted the hell out of herself. And I was like, that is my kind of thing.
Yeah,
I used to
she did a
say
good
all
job.
the time, always be promoting. Mm-hmm. When I made all those hats and all those shirts and I put that bumper sticker on my car, I said, you always be promoting if you got a brand. And I don't say that anymore because it's exhausting. But she was great, and her name's a little confusing. July Ray, R-A-E-O, Sunshine. I think it's all one word on Facebook, too. It's not, spread out. But, yeah, a delightful person. That was worth going on Friday just to meet her.
Yeah, I had a really great time.
Cool. And then Saturday, we went to the real market.
The big market, yes. And we went to the tiny market that's attached to the big market. But first, we shall talk about the big market.
Yeah, so we've done market day before together, but it's always been with kids, right?
Yeah, with kids, I was going to say it sucks, but I was like, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, it's hard to take my 4-year-old because he wants to touch everything. And it's hard to take my 7-year-old because she's like, hey, I don't want to walk this much. Can I just sit down here and eat some popsicle? So neither of them are great market day teammates.
And we've done market days, just you and me. We've just never done Newnan's market day. We did Shinobobi or whatever it was called.
Oh, the thing we went to in Atlanta?
Diana, the one of your thing.
It was
that
like
you
a Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli,
yeah.
Shinodobi, same
Spirited
thing.
Away.
A Spirited Away market for all you super nerds out there.
Wow.
And we went to a market at the aquarium up in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
Did that on your birthday? So we've been to a couple markets together. But this is our first time, which is crazy since we've been together most of the time. And over the last 3 years, this is our first market day together, just you and me. Mm-hmm. But we did it. We woke up, and you're like, any desire to go to market day? And I said, yeah, let's do it. And I'll plop some painkillers in my mouth to get high. Not to get high, to not be in pain. Put on my tall compression socks that kissed my kneecaps. Mm-hmm. And I put on my nicest Manners. Mm-hmm. And we went.
Okay. We did.
Yeah.
We did. Do you want me to talk about it? You're looking at me. Okay.
People hear me talk all. They don't want to hear my shit. They've already muted me.
Market day, I have a kind of love-hate relationship with. My complaint is that so much of it is the same. So I'm like, okay, about a third of this is going to be something I can eat. And another third of it's going to be soap. There's another, like the last third is some random bits and baubles, and that's where the magic is. Now, don't get me wrong, the soap is good, and Harold bought soap, and also the snacks are good. But those are pretty consistent. Like, they don't really change up those vendors very often at the market. And so you get used to seeing those. But I like when you have the new people that they kind of rotate in and out, because I want to see different things sometimes. So, what you want to talk about?
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to think. Like, I don't really like markets. Like, it's cool. It's a cool energy, but it gets old real quick.
It's because so much of it is the same.
Yeah, but we also, it's not like we stopped at every tent and looked at everything everyone had to confirm that they didn't have the same stuff. We judged books by its cover.
Well, I've been to market day, and I knew a bunch of the sellers.
You didn't like them?
Well, I don't
Dick
know them
Falcon there?
personally, but I just
gotcha.
I'm like, okay, this is this. There's some that they have there every market day, and there's some where they rotate who's there.
Gotcha. Yeah, and then it's fine. It's fine. I don't like really buying stuff. I'm not a big buy stuff guy. I don't really go out.
You bought 3 bars of soap at market day.
Well, I was gonna get to that. You spoiled the finale.
Is that the finale? We can rewind.
Typically we go to, what's the little place that we go to buy my soap?
You like going to Corner Arts? Corner Arts.
I think it is called Corner Arts. Yeah, we've talked about it before. Corner Arts is where I go and buy my soaps. But today we went to some tents and we bought some soaps. Because I do like, when it comes to supporting small businesses, I'll do it for stud earrings, and I'll do it for some soaps. That's where I support my small businesses. It's for stud earrings and soap. I even had somebody who makes jewelry in Newnan make me some custom Harold earrings. Bought 2 pairs of them. I wonder if they can make me custom Harold soap.
That seems less likely.
That would be
maybe.
so. I'm gonna message one of these 2 companies and be like, yo, make me some soap that smells like me.
We could message we'll talk about later, that the company whose card I got, that just QR codes to their phone number, I bet they could make you something, Harold. We can talk about that later, though.
The one that does the plastic stuff?
Yeah.
That ain't soap.
Well, not everything's got to be soap, baby.
What I said I wanted, though, was Harold soap. So I bought some soap. Let me tell you the soaps I bought. Oh, I don't have my glasses. Can I read these? Let's see.
Do you need help?
No, I have my glasses. For all the listeners, whoop, now I'm just playing videos that you sent me earlier today.
Uh-oh.
They're not that inappropriate. I bought from Bliss Creek, I bought Minty Eucalyptus. I bought The Perfect Man. And from the tent Bare Naked Goat Soap, I bought Cinnamon Vanilla. So those were the 3 soaps I bought. One of them's been great.
Well, you've only tried one of the ones from, you said it was Bliss something, right?
Minty Eucalyptus from Bliss Creek.
From Bliss Creek, yeah. You only tried that one.
Oh, no, I tried both.
Oh, did you?
Remember? We tried Cinnamon Vanilla.
No, I'm talking about the Bliss Creek. You bought 2 from Bliss
Oh, yeah,
Creek.
yeah. Well, I was going to talk about the
Oh, you
other
meant
one.
one of the brands.
One of the brands.
Gotcha. Yeah, one of the brands worked out. I haven't actually tried it, though.
So, I thought you were going to talk about what happened with the Cinnamon Vanilla.
Okay. All right. So, Bare Naked Farm Goods. We got their soap. And they seemed so lovely. And they let me try some hand cream there. That was amazing. But I don't know if Harold just put it into the universe. But, so spoiler alert, Harold and I typically shower together every day. And so it's the end of the night. Should we talk about the
duck?
Do you want to talk about the duck? It sounds like you do.
Tell them about the duck too.
Okay, do you want me to talk about the soap first or the duck
Talk
first?
about the duck first because we don't do the duck all the time.
Yeah. We have an exit shower routine that sometimes includes a rubber ducky. So we embrace each other and we make a water pond with our chests.
We say, "Pond me."
Pond me, and put a rubber ducky in the pond.
It sounds weird saying it out loud.
Well, it didn't start. It grew and grew. It started as we had a hug. We hugged in the shower, and then we realized that our bodies made a pond, like a puddle in between our chests. And then it was a game to try and like trap the water in the puddle, and then drop it on the floor. You asked for this.
I know. I'm sticking with it.
And so I thought it would be a sweet gift to get him a rubber duck for our pond in the shower. And it looks like a farmer, because one time he pretended to be a farmer to make me happy. So it's farmer duck for our shower pond. That's the story.
That's the story. All right. And now the farmer duck doesn't usually get to do the pond, but it sits at the top of our shower.
Yeah, he just watches us shower now.
So what happened with the soap?
Yeah, so I don't know if Harold put it into the universe, but he says something like, "Yeah, I got to be careful with soaps when I'm first trying them." I don't remember exactly what you said, but just that, he can have sensitive skin. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I've never really had that problem. I have sensitive lips. I have to be careful with that, but I've never had sensitive skin." Oh my goodness. I just went all in and washed my body with this soap, and I just start feeling funky. Like, my skin is feeling warm. I'm like, did I get sunburnt at the market earlier? I'm itchy. I get out of the shower, and oh my gosh, the whole top part of my body, my arms and my chest, and a big old splotch on my face is just red. I look like a lobster. I'm itchy, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is going to be how I look until the day I die now. Which could be any minute, because maybe my throat will close up.
Yeah, it worked great for me.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything for me. Totally fine. But yeah, she was not feeling well. Thankfully, it didn't last super long. Probably lasted like, once you got out of the shower, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it calmed down pretty quickly.
You didn't take like a Benadryl or anything, right?
No, I Googled it later, and I think that what it was that it was the cinnamon essential oil in the soap. So I don't think that this is like a reflection of the company at all. And this is very specific to my skin. Anybody's skin can have an issue with whatever. So Harold liked the soap a lot.
Loved it. I would love to keep using it, but I can't because Hanley
it.
freaks out. Her body doesn't like it. So now it's sitting in a brown bag.
Well, we can just test it. You can wash like just your arm with it, and I'll rub my arm.
You should try it again and see if maybe you were just having maybe it wasn't you can get rashes from just anxiety and stuff. Maybe you were just anxious at that moment. Were you nervous? Do you have a secret?
I have never had anything like this in my entire life.
Do you have a dark secret that you were going to tell me, but you decided not to? Is there a dark secret?
No. Do you want me to come up with one right now, just for entertainment?
Why do I want you to lie?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm under a lot of pressure.
That's what someone with a dark secret would say. The other soap we bought was Bliss Creek, the Perfect Man bar of soap. Because when I got there, I came across Danny Beck's. He's got some fancy little sports car. I don't know if it's his, but there's a Danny Beck for mayor fancy little car that was just hanging out parked in downtown Newnan. So I sent him a text. I was like, "Hey, are you here? Let's meet up. Let's meet up at one of the tents to sell soap." And he texted me back saying that he was not there, but to buy him. Oh, he said he was not there. He had already gone to another event. And so I said I'd buy him some soap. What did he want to smell like? And he said, "A winner," which is just such a politician thing to say. So I bought him the Perfect Man Bliss Creek bar of soap, and I sent him a picture, and I told him I got it for him, and you know what he did?
He
left me on red. He left me on red with it. I don't think he believes that I actually have this bar of soap for him. And when he gets here, or when I find him and I give him his bar of soap, he better be thankful. He better, you know what? I hope it gives him a rash. I hope Danny gets a rash and you know what? I hope Daniel, which I'm assuming is his real name, hope Daniel Beckard gets a rash when he uses the soap, because he did not thank me for buying it for him. I hope the rash doesn't stay. I just want it to be a couple minutes.
What I had.
And I want it to be the word Harold, like a rash of letters across his probably very fit chest.
This is witchcraft. This is very specific witchcraft.
That'll teach him for not thanking me for buying him a present. See if I ever buy a present for someone I don't know again. So we walked around. I bought soap, and then we went. We've seen the market. We've seen the market, the big place, but we had not gone to. You'd never been to the side that RPM has done now, right?
Yeah, I don't think they've been doing it a super long time. I could be wrong, but the first time I saw them talking about it was only a month or two ago. And so they have started doing these pop-up markets that just happen to coincide with the market day. And I will say, it was smaller, but I thought it was superior. I liked that section a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot more creativity. There's a good energy there. It wasn't like all the tents were just like jumbled up. It was just like one big jumble up of tents everywhere, and the one SUV that somebody left there overnight in the parking lot, right in front of a sign that says "Do not leave cars here overnight." And I posted about it and I made fun of it. And I tell you what, all you nerds that were like, "At least they didn't drive drunk." I'm obviously not saying that I wish someone would have driven drunk instead of left their car overnight at RPM. What I wish they would have done is not gotten drunk and move their car. There's more than one choice. The choices aren't leave your car overnight or you have to be drunk and you have to leave it there. So
or perhaps park in the nearby parking lot that is right,
people
like a block away.
Thinking that I support drinking and driving. I only support drinking and driving separately. See?
I see.
Yeah. I don't even...
Drinking or driving.
Drinking or driving. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Drinking... Never mind. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just trying to think of different ways to say it. But yeah, the second half, the part by RPM was really cool. A lot of neat stuff. What were some of the highlights over there?
Actually, I have her card here because I bought things from her. Oh my God, this cat. I liked bookmark art. It says her name is Brandy Gutierrez.
Just got scratched by a cat. Stay away from our fried chicken and our backs. You okay?
Yeah, no, she didn't get me. She's very darling, but she wanted to be close to me in a way that I didn't appreciate in this moment.
Which one did she sell? What was she?
This was the one I got all those little earrings from.
The little earrings, yeah. Mm-hmm. You got a bunch of stud earrings.
She had this giant bucket of earrings that were on clearance. Like most of her earrings were probably $8 to $12 each, but she had a bucket that they were studs mostly, and they were all $2. Like I needed probably an hour to just sit there and go through the whole thing. Obviously, I couldn't
spent close to that.
No, I spent probably 5 minutes digging through the bucket. So I bought several earrings from that, mostly for Harold.
Was it mostly for me?
Sassy with me.
What? Who's being sassy with you? I love that part because there's the bench and I just got to sit there and rest while you did that. That was great for me. Yeah. I was just hanging out on a bench.
It was placed perfectly. Yeah, the only ones I got for myself were the apples.
Oh, well.
Obviously, I'm a teacher, so I need apple earrings.
Well, do you want some of my earrings?
No, I just figured if I would share them. If I wanted them, I'd just go find them.
And then you bought something from the
crochet.
Crocheting.
Yeah, I don't have a card for her. I can go look in the bag, but I don't remember her giving me a card. But she had a booth set up with a bunch of the crocheted critters. I don't know what else I would call it. There were things like bumblebees, and there were some cute bats with vampire teeth. I thought that was adorable.
They're not called vampire teeth when they're on a bat. They're called teeth. Right? Don't all bats just have teeth like that?
I don't know. I'm not a bat expert. Maybe we should go to Bat Fest in a couple weeks and learn.
Bats' teeth.
Aren't there like specific vampire bats they call them?
Yeah, bats have vampire teeth.
Like, does a fruit bat have...
I don't know.
Like Stella Luna, does she have
vampire
teeth?
Yeah, they do. Look at these terrible teeth on those little guys.
Bats are cool.
Bats are horrible.
No, bats are cute. I mean, that one you looked at wasn't very cute.
All right, continue.
Yeah, crocheted critters, and I got something for Harold that he wanted, but I'm going to give to him later after he's had enough time to forget that I bought it.
I have no idea what it is.
No idea what it is.
What could it be?
Yeah, I got a grown man.
You got a grown man? She was crocheting grown men?
The thing I purchased was for a grown man. It was Harold.
I'm a grown-ass man.
It's probably like, what, a foot tall? Probably about a foot tall. It's a dinosaur.
Why? Why does the part about me being a grown man have to be pointed out like that?
It's wearing a cowboy hat.
It's cool.
And a neck bandana.
It's really neat.
And it has a lasso.
It's a crocheted cowboy dinosaur.
It's real cute.
I love it. Or I am going to love it on my birthday.
Whenever it arrives.
My birthday's December 9th.
Oh, trust me, I remember.
Okay, I was about to say. Damn, you already forgot what my birthday was. We came across, funnily enough, at this point, nobody had recognized me. Fine, because I was feeling kind of antisocial on Saturday morning. I'm usually antisocial in the mornings. But then when we got to the RPM, apparently then like everybody there, I guess the people who keep up with Harold and think Harold is funny, they're like, no, you got to go to the smaller nerd market. So we're gonna send you over there. Then when we got over there, that's when we started running into people like, oh, you're Harold.
We didn't actually really go into any of the booths at the big market day either.
We went to the soap ones.
We went on the way back. We went to the soap ones.
We went to the soap ones, and none of the soap ones said, let me make you some Harold soap. So I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. I like the RPM one because they told me I was funny.
There was the lady at the RPM one with the cookies. That her husband, I assume, I don't know, some guy. Maybe it could be her brother, it could be her friend. They might be strangers.
Could just be an employee.
Coworkers. I don't know. But he was out there giving out samples, and after like chatting with us for a bit, he's like, I know who you are.
Yeah. And he told me about a whole story that we apparently had back and forth on Facebook, which I don't remember. But it sounded like I was really cute and charming when it happened.
Yeah, and he was nice. For some reason, you guys
cookies.
talked about vomit.
We did. We talked about the first time we vomited as kids.
That was your fault.
No, I do not do small talk. We go bam. We go right into there. So we went straight into it. We talked about diabetes. We talked about vomit. We talked about cookies. They were called...
That's what I was about to look
I got
up,
it right here. Simply Scrumptious. Simply Scrumptious Joy. Oh, no. Simply Spreading Joy. Simply Scrumptious was the name. And we shared some of their images on the old social media. Did you find something about them?
No, I was starting to pull something up, but then you already had it.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say silly scrumptious. Silly scrumptious. Did anything else happen at Market Day?
Let's see. There was that one. And the last place that we went at the RPM market, it was Miller Laser Creations.
That's right.
And, oh my goodness. So, okay. I will admit that I personally, when I go to these markets, I don't tend to do a lot of buying of 3D printed things. I mean, they're cool and all, but I try to go more for things that people like, were more hands-on in making. And I just personally like that more. But they had balloon dog pet bowls that I need. And so they only had 4 colors. I didn't love any of them. But then the lady, she was like, yeah, we can actually do any of these colors here. And it blew my mind. Like, I can have a golden balloon dog bowl, and then you can take the silver bowl out of the balloon dog so that it's not a pet bowl anymore. It's just a bowl that you can put knickknacks in, and also comes with a pet bowl that you can set on the floor to the side when you're not using it in your balloon dog bowl. So...
Did you buy one?
No, I took their card and I'm going to custom order.
When are you going to custom order it? Do it now.
I took the business card to work so that I would do it there during my planning.
Do you have the business card?
No, it's at work because I was going to do it during planning.
It's going to like read off what was on it and everything.
Well, no. The only thing on it is the name of the business and a QR code.
What's the name of the business?
Miller's Laser Creations.
Miller's Laser Creations.
And the QR code just gives you their phone number to text them. There's not like a website. And I tried to Google them. There's not a website.
That's fine. A lot of people don't have websites.
Yeah.
I do. Because I'm great. But I've been trying, and I don't know. Anytime I go to a market day or any market, I think, damn, Harold needs a tent. But I don't know what I would do. There's a cat's playing. We're good. don't acknowledge it. It's bad for podcasting. Harold, stop talking about it.
Yeah,
I thought about getting like brown sandwich bags and just going around and finding things and putting it in there and doing blind bags. So it's $1. You get a blind bag and then you open it and you see what's in there. But that's a terrible idea.
You could now this is just in the moment that I'm thinking. I haven't planned this out. You could give out like Herald stickers and then pins for your actual company. Here.
But then I have to make all that.
Well, you make
I don't
want to
put it into
anyway.
work.
But
I
then
just want the things to exist.
You can
I need the least amount of effort.
Do you want the idea?
Ask me to do work.
But then you can get quotes. You can ask for quotes from people like they would have in, what is it in the newspaper where people write in?
Sound offs?
Kind of like that. Be like, hey, if you had just a quick like sentence or two that you wanted to say to the city of Newnan, what would you say? And you could take notes. You could interview the public.
While I'm sitting at my tent? Mm-hmm. That's not a terrible idea.
But you have to give them something in return, like a sticker.
You give me a quote about Newnan, I'll give you a kiss.
Is that what we're going with?
Not for me. I'll have like a hand puppet. I'll have Keith Brady hand puppet.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing that happened at Market Day.
Yeah, nothing cool happened.
Nothing cool happened.
I was trying to buy soap, and Keith Brady's there, and he's behind me. He's got his real Keith Brady shirt, which always be promoting. My boy, he knows what he's doing. He said, I'll trade places with you, and we trade places, and he went and looked at soap.
Yeah, there was a moment where we just stood there and we're like, should we harass this man?
Yeah, but then I was like, it's a nice day. I don't want to get into that right now, so I decided not to. But we're going to get him on the podcast. I am determined to get Keith Brady.
That was your moment.
Here. I'll have other moments. That's the thing about me is anytime I think that was my moment and I missed it, I find other opportunities to get what I want.
Is that how you got your girlfriend?
That's how I got my girlfriend. And that's how we got a shower duck. Farmer duck. Farmer duck. Any last words, Hanley? On the podcast. It's Farmer Duck in the city.
Farmer Duck in the city.
Ring-a-ling. Anything else? That's the last thing you had to say.
I didn't expect this abrupt thing to happen here. Thanks. Yeah. Been a good time. Oh, thank you so much for having me on your podcast this evening.
How you gonna thank me?
I die.